over the year, like, we helped clean up a garden in a homeless shelter. Like, so that dealt with homelessness, but it also dealt with the environment. I got involved in this Jewish-Muslim community building initiative where you create alliances between Jews and Muslims on a very personal level.
OrTzedek is crucial to educating a new generation of Jews to understand that we have to make the world better than the one that we came into.
Now, why is it important for youth to get involved? Why is it important for young people to have a voice? How is it that we can teach young people, the reality of social justice, right? Not just through words, but through actions. I think what's been great is that when young people come to our community, young people from OrTzedek, from the program, to hear the comments that young people say of like, wow, like there's a sense of solidarity.
If you guys look right in front, I mean, think about it, the fact that you lived here, waking up every morning just looking across the street, and the first thing you see is barbed wire and fences.
Young people in little village, like places like my community, we get to learn about Jewish values, right, as an example. And it's kind of like a cultural exchange that even though we might be different cultures, we might have different ways of being brought up in this world, but we should all have that same calling for issues of social change and how they affect all of us, right?
OrTzedek is unique for any Jewish teen because it doesn't matter what your Jewish background is.
I've learned a lot of different things about responsibilities in the community and the fact that we need more help. We need people to be aware of the things that's going on in these small communities.
Another issue that we take on is an issue called environmental justice. And we teach the kids that there's a difference between environmental issues in general and environmental justice. So we take them to Little Village, for example, which is a Latino community on the southwest side of Chicago, where they see in their own eyes how policy determines really people's lives.
And the EPA is a part of the government that was started in the 70s through people putting pressure to say, listen, government, you need to address environmental devastation, right?
There's nothing like walking through that neighborhood, walking by the coal-fired power plant, smelling that coal burning, seeing a block-long mountain of coal, having the dust, the black coal dust come out of your nose when you blow your nose at the end of the day. That's something that you don't get from reading a book, that you can't get from reading a newspaper.
So my daughter would come home from an OrTzedek event really energized, engaged, excited, and then be sitting around the kitchen table and telling me and telling my husband and her older sister about the event.
For my son, OrTzedek was a life-changing experience. He came back and his eyes were really opened to so many of the issues in the community. Had a great deal of fun as well.
A lot of us in the Jewish community are struggling to have teens stay interested in their Jewish life in high school, after they finish their bar mitzvah, after, to keep them in the synagogues, in their youth groups, interested in developing their own Jewish identity. And I think that OrTzedek really helps kids feel that their Jewish identity is relevant to their lives.
OrTzedek is an amazing experience. You learn about Chicago, you learn about political issues, social justice issues.
I feel really happy with because I know everyone in here and we've all gotten to know each other over these past few days, and it's been a lot of fun.
I've definitely changed, no questions about it. It's one of those things where you can't replicate the feelings and the emotions and the experiences and the changing perspectives.
The fact that OrTzedek takes us out into the field, into different communities, we get to see social justice pretty much firsthand.
It's unbelievably rewarding to work with kids who are committed and passionate about this and really want to understand it, and for many of them don't come from backgrounds where they may be familiar with a lot of these issues.
When I think about my dream for OrTzedek, where I'd like it to go, I'd like it to grow. And I'd like us to have enough resources that we can multiply these programs, that we can bring more kids, from the Chicagoland area, from around the country together to learn about these issues, to learn that they can make a difference on these issues. I see the impact that it has. I truly believe that OrTzedek is a life-transforming experience for these kids.